So who has the better comic book value packs? Is it Ollie's or is it Walmart? Stay tuned as we open up these packs and find out. Welcome back, comic book fans. This is Rusty again from Collector Auctions, and in today's video, we are going to ask the question, who has the better comic book mystery packs? Is it Ollie's or is it Walmart? Well, on a recent vacation, a couple days that my wife and I went down to Williamsburg, Virginia at the end of August, I ended up visiting an Ollie's down there and a Walmart, and I picked up a few packs from each store. So we're going to sit back today and we're going to open those up. We're going to see which one has the better books. But before I do that, I'm going to show you some of the footage from Busch Gardens because why? Because it's fun. That's why. Because I had a great time. I love going down to Busch Gardens. I'm not getting paid for this. They should pay me for this. But sit back, enjoy some of this footage, and then we'll come back and then we'll open up these packs and we'll figure out if we did really good overall or which one actually did better. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. So sit back and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed some of that footage. I will tell you this, I had a great time down in Williamsburg, so did my wife. We ended up having not a full day at Busch Gardens. Boy, did the heavens open up on this day. But it was a great day nonetheless. We had a great time riding some of the roller coasters. And even though the day actually got cut short because of the weather, we've been going down so much this last year that we didn't mind not getting to see everything. But it did give me a chance to stop at Ollie's. It gave me a chance to stop at Walmart and go in there and just, we weren't going in there just for comics, but I did pick up comics at both places. So why don't we just get into these things? Let's start with the Walmart ones. I've got those right here. And it's been a while since I've done Walmart packs. A lot of the Walmarts in my area up here in Maryland, I can't find these packs, these comic book packs. And even the ones that I go to on my way down to my place in West Virginia, I haven't really seen a lot of these packs lately. But this Walmart actually did, and they had some of these new packs. Now these packs are still $10 a piece, but these packs, instead of just having 3 comics in it, now have 7 comics in it. So I haven't opened up any of these 7 comic packs at this point. So let's just open them up. Now they're packed up just the way the ones they've been packed up for the last couple of years, except it does have more comics in it. It's got a little bit of a backing board in the back. It's wrapped. So let's just open it up. And as you can see, the first comic on top, the one that I could see was the Internals Thanos Rising book right here, number 1. Let's just put that up right up here front. And then we've got, oh no, this is interesting. So in this pack, actually what I've got is I've got this book, and then I've got 2 3-packs. Now this is what the kind of packs that they were selling previously. That's interesting. So what I've got is 2 mini packs in here of 3 plus the 1. There's your 7 books. So now this is cellophaned. And that looks like a pretty good book. That's X-Men Legends there. I seem to remember that cover being put out there a lot when that book came out. All right, let's open this up. I didn't realize that there were packs within packs. But let's open this up. So what we've got here is X-Men Legends #1. And I'm not sure who did the cover on this. But I do remember this being talked about at the time, or I've seen that online an awful lot. Here we have Avengers Forever, and I think, isn't that the, what is it, the Vibranium Man? I think that's who it is. I don't think that's the first appearance, but I don't recognize that cover. And then, oh, we have a first issue of the Marauders. It's not bad. And then, in the second pack right here, we've got Black Panther #1 with this great wraparound Alex Ross cover. We have a Peach Momoko Stormwatchers cover for, what is this for? This is Strange Academy presents The Death of Doctor Strange #1. And then the last book I've got in here is just a regular book. We've got Gamma Flight #4. So that was an interesting pack. You got some #1s in there. Looks like I might have had a variant cover. Not a bad little pack. All right, I'm going to put these down. Let's go ahead and go to the second pack. Now, the second pack I picked up has Spider-Gwen. This is the Gwen-verse. This is issue #2. And I'm not sure. This might be the regular cover right there. But let's see what we've got in this one. And it looks like, as I'm opening this, it's the same deal. And maybe that's what all of these 7 comic packs are going to be, is you're going to have one comic right here, and then you're going to have 2 packs. And honestly, that seems like what they're doing, because I recognize the books on these packs right here. I've picked these up before over the last year and a half. These are books that have been out already, and they're repackaging some of these. So looks like we've got another copy of Black Panther #1 right there. It'd be nice if we could get that issue was it #3, the first appearance of Tosin? That would have been nice. But we get what we get. Black Panther #1 again, and then we've got Captain America Iron Man #1. Now, this looks like the book that I'm going to get stuck with a lot today. Gamma Flight #4 again. And in this pack, we've got Shang-Chi #4. Yeah, I think this is, I remember this. I've got this book because I remember them taking on the Fantastic Four right there. Let's open up this pack and see what we've got. All right, what did I say? We've got the Shang-Chi #4. And this is X Factor 87. I'm pretty sure that this is a facsimile reprint. And then we got the Return of the Valkyries #1, and this is one of those design editions. It's interesting. I don't know if that has any value or not. I know some of these design issues like this, these design covers actually do have some value. So that's not a terrible pack. And then the last one I've got has issue of X Lives of Wolverine, and I think this is a variant cover, but I'm not sure. I kind of stopped getting new comics on almost every bit of the X-Men. It got to be too much. I wasn't enjoying any of it, and I realized I was just buying comics every month just to add to the collection. I wasn't getting any enjoyment out of it. The stories I didn't enjoy at all. So I pretty much have nipped every one of my X titles, except when, of course, if there's a number one, sometimes I'll pick that up simply because it's number one, but that's still about collecting, not about enjoying. So I haven't been really reading a lot of this stuff right now, but this is X Lives of Wolverine. This is Welcome to Japan. What issue is this? Let's take a quick look right here. I think it's issue number 3. And then, oh look, we got 2 more packs, and great, I've got another copy of Black Panther number 1. Hopefully the other 2 books in this little mini pack now is a little bit different than the last one. So another Black Panther number 1. Yep, another copy of Captain America, Iron Man number 1 right there. And then we got a number 1 issue of Internals Celestia. And then for the last pack from Walmart here, this is Shang-Chi number 12, and this is a variant edition cover. I'm not sure if that's a Walmart exclusive or anything. But let's open this up. Let's open this up and see what we've got here. So we got Shang-Chi number 12, variant cover. We have Fantastic Four number 40, and we've got a design cover here with, I guess this character's name is Rapture. Now, Fantastic Four is a book that I've been continuing to buy, but I tell you what, it's almost out of habit as well. I have not been enjoying, honestly, I haven't been enjoying a lot of comics right now. And not really sure. Not sure. I buy these out of just, it's almost like muscle memory, guys. I buy these and put them in the collection, and like you're completing runs. I can buy new comics for 35% less than the cover price. So sometimes just having them, buying them regular, at least you're paying less than cover price. But not really enjoying this. Oh, here we have Fantastic Four number 42. Now this is a Carnage Forever variant cover. I don't know, that might actually have a little bit of value, but yeah, not too exciting right there. So those were the books that I got from Walmart. And as you notice, these were all Marvel Comics. These were, this Walmart, all they had were the Marvel variant packs. They had a few more there, but I didn't want to go hog wild, and I didn't see anything on the front that really made me buy anyone in particular. I just took a selection and went from there. They didn't have any DC books at this Walmart. I have seen other ones that will have some DC books, but it is what it is. So let's look over in Ollie's now. Now, Ollie's, I've gone to different Ollie's. I go to the Ollie's in my hometown in West Virginia. But this Ollie's was over in Williamsburg. And this one had a lot of these DC 10 packs. So we've got 10 comics in these as well. And these are actually a better value. At least you've got $7 packs instead of $10 packs. So let's just open these up. And sorry for the noise right here. I'm just going to kind of rip into them. Actually, I'm going to cut this open. And at least on these, you can see a front book and a back book. And so what I ended up taking was this really nice cover of Black Adam number 1. And the back book was issue number 8 of DC versus Vampire. Now that's a pretty fun book to read with James Tinney, and I think I've got most of those books, but I don't know if I've got everyone in the story, so at some point I should probably pull all the new books like this and actually sit down and read the whole series. I've read the first issue and a couple in between, but I don't know if I've gotten to the last issue on that yet. But here, let's just take a look at the books we got from DC out of this 10 pack. We ended up with Batman the Knight number 1. This is Arkham City This is issue number 6 out of 6 for this miniseries. We got the Jurassic League number 6 out of 6. Issue 6 out of 6, that is. We got one of them. This is Blood Syndicate Season 1. This is issue number 1. We ended up with Multiversity. This is Teen Justice number 1. This is I guess this is the Pride issue. I don't know if they did all these Pride issues like this or not, but oh, look at this. We did another DC versus Vampire, but this is All Out War number 2 of 6. We got Titans United number 4 out of 6. And the last one we got, oh, this is nice. We got Flashpoint Beyond number 1 with this really cool Batman cover. I want to say, I'm not sure if this is the art that Jeff Johns used for his banner, or at least something very similar to this for his banner at the Baltimore Comic-Con when I went to his signing. And if you guys get a chance, watch my video from, I think it was day 2 video. You see me going into the room where I was getting books signed by Jeff Johns. He did have a banner up there, and I'm not sure if it was this art in particular, but it was this Batman, this Flashpoint Batman right here that was on that banner. So that's an interesting little pack right there. All right, let's see. I ended up with, I bought 3 packs from Walmart, but I bought 3 of these DC packs and then 1 miscellaneous pack from Ollie's. So let's open up with this one. Now this pack has this is Titans United number 1, and it's got Young Justice number 1. Those were the 2 books I saw, and to be honest with you, I looked at every one of the packs. I went through every pack just to see what was on the front and the back. There's no cheating unless you just open up the pack, and I don't do that. So I kind of went off of if they were number 1s, at least if it wasn't too popular, still number 1's better than a number 2, I suppose. But that's kind of what I went. If they had number 1s on there and it was something of interest, I went ahead and took it. So this is Titans United number 1. We got another Teen Justice number 1, the Pride issue. Oh, well, here we go. This is a nice book. Superman, Woman of Tomorrow, number 8 of 8. This is the Tom King miniseries that J.J. Abrams, I'm sorry, James Gunn is, I think he's using this miniseries as his catalyst, his inspiration for his Supergirl, whatever he's doing for the DCU. That's where this is apparently coming from. So, and what's interesting about this is I've got a signed copy of this I got from Third Eye Comics. They had done a signing with Tom King, and they gave out mystery packs for some event, and I'm not even sure what it was, but I had a signed copy of this from Tom King. Now here's another copy of DC vs. Vampires, All Out War, number 2 of 6. And, oh, here we go. This is Trial of the Amazons, number 2. It's an interesting cover. And this is the one that I could see, Young Justice, number 1. Got another copy of Batman the Knight, number 1. Here is another copy of Black Adam, number 1. Who did a cover to this? Is this Jock? No. Irvin Rodriguez? Thought that might have been a Jock cover. I wasn't really sure. All right, hang on. My monitor's going to sleep, guys. It means I'm going too long. And let's see, I've got another copy of Jurassic League number 6. And, oh, this is DC vs. Vampires All Out War number 1. This is the variant cover, the cardstock cover, and this is by... It's a little hard to read. My eyes are not so good in this light. Hale New? Not really sure. I'm not even familiar with who that is. Well, that was an interesting pack right there. It's got some number 1s in there. Yeah, it's not such a bad little pack. And to be honest, I don't read a lot of DC comics. So having some of these out of this pack actually for this price actually works out pretty well for me. I can read some of the more current books and see if there's anything I'm actually interested in. Now, the third pack right here, I did buy this because it did have that Flashpoint Batman Beyond right there. And then that same pack had another issue of Black Adam #1. So I've gotten 3 issues of this Black Adam so far. And I've got 3 issues of Batman the Knight. Lovely. And another issue of Batman, or excuse me, just Arkham City. This is #6 of 6. And another copy of Jurassic League #6 of 6. Another copy of Blood Syndicate #1. A lot of duplicates, I tell you. Okay, here's that Flashpoint. All right, oh, this is different. Flashpoint Beyond Zero. That's a nice cover. Makes you look. It's not a Frank Miller cover, but you kind of think that a little bit. This is issue #2 of DC versus Vampires All Out War. This is #2. Again, there's at least 3 copies of that. 3 copies of Teen Justice #1. I mean, seriously, could DC not sell some of these comics? Or they just print too many and they can't get rid of them? I don't know. And then I got another copy of the original. This one I got from the first pack, issue #8, DC versus Vampires. So that's a lot of duplicates in that. I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of the trend I'm seeing here, is that the duplicates, that's a lot of duplicates in both of these things, but I think the DC packs from Ollie's is definitely outpacing the duplicates from the Marvel packs from Walmart. Very interesting. But let's just finish up with this last pack. Now, this is not a DC pack. This is just a variety pack. And this one, again, these were, let me see. DC packs were all $7. This was $6, and it's a 5-pack. And I kind of bought that because it does have a Betty and Veronica from Archie Comics #1 right there. And it had a Future Foundation comic #1 right there from Fantastic Four, from the pages of the Fantastic Four. But I mostly got it because it had that #1 issue of Betty and Veronica right there. Let's open up this book. If I can get into it here. How do I get into this thing? I have no idea. We're going to have to, I think I'm going to have to cut my way in a little bit here, guys. Which is good. I mean, I shouldn't be able to get into these packs very easy, right? And I go to these Ollies, especially the Ollies, and I see people have gone through and they've opened up these packs, and that's a shame. Really takes the enjoyment out from a lot of people to be able to go into these things and be surprised what's in them and everything. I mean, honestly, these things aren't filled with gold. At one point, you know, remember 2 years ago, remember everybody was going after those Walmart packs because they had all kinds of ratios and exclusive covers that you couldn't find only on certain artist sites, and they weren't really supposed to be out in public like that. So, all right, so the 5 books that are in here, let's just start with the 2 that we know about. Future Foundation #1. And there's that Betty and Veronica #1 right there. And let's see. Oh, this is from Boom Studios. This is The Matter of Oswald's Body. I've never heard of that. It looks interesting. And then we got a... Yeah, this is... Actually, it's pretty nice. This is Solar, Man of the Atom from Valiant Comics. This is a Mike Mignola cover. That's actually pretty nice. I think I had stopped buying a lot of these Valiants when they got too late in the run. I don't think... Because I don't remember this, but I do. There were certain books that I did continue because I absolutely adored them. The Internal Warrior, and actually Turok. I actually enjoyed that Turok book. And the other one was Archer and Armstrong. Those are the Valiants that I ended up probably reading the longest, even though out of the gate, Solar and Magnus were my 2 favorites. And then the last book, oh, this is Chapter 7 of Basilisk. This is from Boom Studios. I remember when that book came out, that was an interesting story. I remember getting a bunch of first, second, and third issues of this before I ended up dropping that as well. But Yeah, so those are all the books I ended up getting from Ollie's and Walmart. So the question is, guys, what do you think? Which one is the better value? I'm sitting here and I'm going, well, I got more books from Ollie's. So in terms of just sheer volume, I definitely got more of that, but I feel like I got more duplicates from Ollie. So I was buying, did I really get the same value, or was it better from Marvel from the Walmart packs? My gut is actually telling me value-wise, I think I did better with the Marvel ones. But you guys let me know. Leave me a comment down in the comment section and let me know which one do you think. Who won here? Was it Ollie's or was it Marvel? I'd be curious to see your take on it. But to be honestly, most of these books are going to go into that dollar bin type of thing. Or what did I suggest earlier in some of these videos is I may save some of these, especially the duplicates, and I may give them out for Halloween. I think that a lot of these DC versus vampires will be a great Halloween treat for kids when they come up. I'll just have to be careful not to give them to them if they're too young, right? But so that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun doing this. This was fun. These books have been sitting here for a while. This is the first video that I've shot since the end of the Baltimore Comic-Con, and I've been sitting on these since the last week in August. As I said, we had a great time down at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. I hope you guys enjoyed that footage from Busch Gardens. I took a little bit of it, but when it started raining, I put the camera away, that's for sure. But guys, I hope you enjoyed all of this. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely hit that like button. And if you haven't already, slap the subscribe and click on that notification bell. That way, when I put out new episodes every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m., you'll be alerted and know that the shows are ready to air and to be able to watch. And in a lot of these shows, you guys know, I will be on there for a live chat so we can sit here and talk during the show. So I hope you will join me on those days and we can converse and we can talk about the books that I got and everything. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. Take care, and I will see you for the next episode. Just remember, guys, every comic has a story.